Hello everyone and welcome back to the Good Games Morley Aaron Plays channel with me, Aaron. I am here with a very exciting new video today for one of my favorite games that I'm playing all the time. It is the auto-battling card drafting extravaganza on phone, and it's also on Steam. Go give it a try. It is an incredibly deep, very fun strategic game with a lot of fun randomness in it as well for that. And then they are starting out with lots of cool new tournaments and exciting things. Game has been out for a year and a bit now, and they are approaching their third set of cards. They just came out with the second set a few months ago, which was Candy La, which was very, very, very fun and a mechanic that I enjoy playing with a lot. This game is so good. You should definitely try it out. Go try Once Upon a Galaxy. It is free, and you can play competitively for free as well. So do go try out that game. It is a lot of fun. This is not a sponsored post or anything. I just got given a preview card from the Once Upon a Galaxy Discord, which is also free to join as well. But yeah, been enjoying this game a lot, so it is a huge honor to get a preview card for it. And I will say, it is not even just a preview card, it is a preview captain. So in the start of each game, you choose a captain that is like an asymmetric power that you and the other 5 people in the lobby will all have different ones. And I am proud to announce that my preview card for Set 3 Mythbound, Prophecies of the Nether Realm, is Yakety Yak Yak. I'm going to have to take this every single time it gets offered to me in the shop because, I got to preview the card. But yeah, let's have a look at what it does. That says, characters in your third shop each turn have double stats. Isn't that interesting? Because in Once Upon a Galaxy, you only get 2 shops before you get a battle. So how do you get third shops to really abuse this power? It is through, the most common way is through silver characters. So when you take a silver character, which is a copy of one that you already have, you get another shop to replace it. It gets a slight buff to its stats, and then you get another shop to replace it. So you're going to be taking silvers wherever you can. I already take silvers wherever I can, sometimes to my own detriment, because I just like rolling the dice and seeing another shop. The other best way outside of silver characters to get new shops is to take something like Lost in the Woods as your spell, because you just get a bonus shop immediately. So you're going to want to take every Lost in the Woods that you can see, so you can double the stats of the things in the third shop. And then also for common treasures, you will want to be taking breadcrumbs really highly as well, because that says the first spell in your shop every round is Lost in the Woods. That also will work with Cinnamon Roll, which is the Candy La version of breadcrumbs, where it increases your sweetness as well. I also love Pumpkin Spice Latte because, like I said, I take a lot of damage in the early game when I'm playing. So yeah, this just healing your cracked heart from copying some early damage and seeing a new shop is a fantastic way to just see 3 shops super consistently. And then the only thing I'm not sure of with this card is whether the thing from You Meet in a Tavern counts as a shop. So when you take this spell, you just get given 1 character. I don't know if that character that you take counts as a shop, but I also take You Meet in a Tavern very highly as well, because I'm often building a lot of spell-based cards. Another great card for this is Ace of Hearts, which I am liking more and more and more in just all of my basic decks that I play with most captains. This is another way to just get a free shop, add to your board if you're a little bit behind, doing some greedy stuff like egg. Another big benefit for Yakety Yak Yak's ability is shop buffing. So you will want to be buffing your shop as much as you can to really take advantage of the double stats from it. So taking things like Thorn and Rose early, or taking Peachy Queen and then taking Thorn and Rose, which I'm already doing a lot early, hence why I'm losing a lot of those early fights, just means that your shop will be buffed, and then you'll get to take even more advantage from Yakety Yak Yak. So yeah, I'm really excited to play with this card. I already like things like Silversmith, where you're just incentivized to keep rolling the dice and seeing what you get from it, or things like Frowny the Clown, where you're just taking low power guys and seeing what treasures you get and you can synergize around that with. So this one's going to be a super fun one to play with. Very excited to get this preview card, and very excited to talk about it. I'll spend the rest of the video just spitballing some ideas from a few of the other spoilers that have dropped already so far, from other creators that have hit it before me. Let's talk a little bit about the art as well, which is gorgeous, by Ekaterina Iosipova. Love the style of the art coming out of the set so far. It's got that really classic, like, twee fantasy thing, but also being like big epic legend type thing. So I love this stone guy with his baby little yaks and all the flowers and stuff there. Yeah, really digging the vibes of the set so far. It is quite a funny jump from Candylar to go straight into like more hardcore myths and legends. But yeah, let's have a look at some of the other spoilers that have come out as well. Halia is a legendary mage card that says when you recruit it, your spells give an additional +2/+2 for each mage you have. I dig this a lot, obviously, as a big mage / spells player in the queues. A legendary 2020 that buffs future spells is not always what you want to be doing, though. Like, you do just cast a lot more spells as the game goes late and you're more locked into your board. But really, with this, you just want to be hitting the spells that that hit your whole board, the +1/+1s and the like. So this one, I'm sure I will play a lot because I'm always doing mage and spell type stuff. But the like Dotty Dawdles, which is one of the newer captains that I haven't got to silver yet because I just can't figure out how to play it properly. I might have just built the deck a little bit wrong. But just spells that only buff your mages, and you already need to have a bunch of mages on the board, and mages don't really come at common and uncommon that often, if they're represented at all. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully there's a lot more mages in this set because I love the mage archetype a lot. Excited to play with this card though. Ditto, I think, is my favorite spoiler, apart from mine, that's come out already. I love stuff like this, and jumping into this early off a Chameleon or a True Love's Kiss or something is going to be a lot of fun. It's a cool new toy. It's a cool new dragon, so synergies for those. And just copying your treasures and then upgrading this ability. I'm a big Francis Drake fan. So, and that has to hunt and kill something when it attacks to get its benefit. But this is just going to copy one of your commons and then upgrading it. So you do need treasures already, but if you're in a dragon-heavy deck, you're already going to have lots of treasures to copy too. And one of my favorite things in the whole game is just copying treasures you already have. I don't know what it is about it, but there's just something about that that's so sweet and satisfying. So yeah, very excited to play with Ditto the Space Dragon. Bubbles is a common card that is trying, I assume the design is trying to mitigate people getting knocked one heart down. In the game, you get knocked down a full heart if your opponent has 3 characters or more on their board when you lose the fight. So Bubbles is good if you don't want to die early, like I often do, but it's just a 2/1, and then it's just going to protect you from one fight getting one hit, but it's a 2/1 that's on your board that's going to protect you for a little longer, and then it's just going to get banished and get knocked off your board anyway. So maybe not something that we want to be taking early to really, you can't really build around it. It's just a survive card. And there was a Magic, the Gathering Rider, that often said you should stop playing to not lose and start playing to win. And that's usually what I do. I either die early or crush it. So won't be playing a lot of Bubbles, personally, I think. Dionysius. It's Dinosaur Dionysius. Hell yeah. This is a very, very cool captain ability. It is built around quests. After you complete 2 quests, you get a co-captain. And I did check the Discord just before, and they said it's every 2 quests you complete, you get a new co-captain, which is nuts. So I love completing quests. It's one of the cool little side mini games that you want to do every game. And then your abilities from captains just are going to give you +1/+1, +2/+2 when you pick up the second one. And so you want to be picking up something that is going to be buffing your board or your spells or what have you. This one's going to be super fun to play with. I have been dying a lot trying to do too many quests recently, so this is probably going to be another little trap one until I figure out how to play it properly or build a good deck for it. But I'm always excited for new quest characters because I love jumping through those little hoops in the game. It's Baby Groot. Yggdrasil Sapling. Farewell. So when he dies, your next character to attack gets +10/+10. This is a pretty sweet epic. You just put it in slot 1, and then regardless of how it dies, whether it dies from attacking or dies from getting attacked, whatever your next attack is gets +10/+10. So this is going to be really good with hunt stuff in slot 2 if that doesn't get attacked first. And the buffs in this game stick around. So, and this also has the tree subtype, which is new. Very interesting. They're going to be a cool tree subcategory. I don't think we've seen that one before. This one's just very powerful. Epics that are 10/10s are pretty good as well. Oh, that zoomed out. Oh. Baron Bok is a rare 3/3, and it just says, farewell, summon a random animal from your starting deck. This is the first time that they've designed cards to say summon X from your starting deck, which is a similar thing from Hearthstone. Summon a random animal from your starting deck. That's... I assume, like all the other rules in this game, that it can't summon something from your deck that is past the rarity of the shop that you were at. But I am excited to play this one because I do think... Oh, it's a mage that summons animals? Okay. I was going to say this is going to go well in toys, and animal toys is a kind of crossover synergy thing, but yeah, a mage that summons a random animal from your starting deck is interesting. This one we won't know the full extent of until the whole set comes out, so let's hold judgment on this one. I do love things that die and give you other bodies on the board as well. That's usually just ways to cheese wins and make use of slot buffs. Hecate spell. So Hecate Spellbook is the spell that this captain talks about. Your first shop is Hecate Spellbook. Is this like the Fates or something? That's pretty cool. Oh, the artwork in the set is so good. So your first shop is Hecate Spellbook, and when you replace it, cast 2 random spells. So when you replace a card, you need to have at least 5 things on your board. So it's in number 6, which is when you hit rare, and then you replace the random 3/1, which is not a bad statted common character. And then when you replace it, cast 2 random spells. This is really good. I am hoping that it's a very spell-heavy set, Mythbound. Prophecies of the Nether Realm. Because I like casting spells. It is a mage itself, so this does mean that we'll be getting more mages at uncommon at least. And then casting 2 random spells is so fun as well. Who doesn't want to do that? I just want to TLK my whole board every time and just jump to secret rare as quickly as possible. And yeah, it being your first shop means you just guaranteed start with a 3/1, so this doesn't even mean that you're that far behind on board. By the time you're replacing it, yeah, it's going to be good. Casting 2 random uncommon level spells, be good. But then you don't need to replace it until later, and then you can cast some legendaries and stuff. Okay, cool. Thanatos is one of the captains that you can pre-order with the bundles as well. This one's a lot more simple and just plays into mechanics that already exist. As it says, after 3 of your characters are knocked out, you give one of your slots +1/+1, so just a random slot. Then improve the ability by +1/+1. So then the next one is give one of your slots +2/+2 after 4 of your characters die. This also seems like it's going to be very, very slow to get going, especially compared to that new captain that's like, when something dies, give the thing to its left and right +1/+1. This one I'll have to see how it goes in play. After 3 of your characters are KO'd, then 4, then 5, then 6. So you want things that summon other characters. Okay, yeah. I'll reserve judgment on that one until I find it in play. I haven't been loving the captains that just like slot buff after X happens, or Maximus, where it's like after 20 things do I get a silver? It's like, I don't want to be relying on that because it's not going to happen till the mid or late game, and it doesn't give you any survival before that point. This one, this one is not boring because it means that you can just do a bunch of crap early and then survive a lot longer to goof around with. I'm not sure I'm going to be taking it when I'm presented it with many other interesting options though, but I try and silver all the captains in my account. So starting with 4 hearts I think is going to be fun. I'm gonna play a bunch of it. It's not that exciting though. It is fun, but it's not that exciting. Wait, does that make any sense? Whatever. Okay, that does reach the end of the spoilers that have come out from the Discord there. Hopefully you enjoyed having a flick through those with me. It's very, very, very nice, again, to get a preview card. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, Once Upon a Galaxy. I am super pumped to play with this set. I think I play this game more than anything else at the moment, which is wild. So, yeah, I will see everyone in the monthly tournament, and hopefully I will not lose again in the final like I've done the last 2 months. So, yeah, catch you next time. Thank you for watching.